Hey mamas, welcome back to the Birthing Bestie vlog where we talk about real topics pertaining to birth, parenting, pregnancy, partnerships, and just real life. Here on the blog, we don't shy away from talking about the hardships of parenthood. Instead, we encourage, validate, and welcome you with open arms. Welcome back to the blog. And really, this is a welcome back for everybody. This is the first vlog of 2024. And if you missed it, I made a little announcement on my Instagram last week. I'm officially in this with you, literally, mamas, 2024 mamas, I'm in this with you. And so, woof, that first trimester got me and there was no blogs to be happening. So I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to share a little bit about my pregnancy and kind of what I'm doing differently this time, and things that are a little top of mind for me that I know that will really resonate with you as you go through your pregnancy and your parenting journey as well. So truly, welcome back to the blog 2024. All right, so today I am sharing my top 5 people that you need to add to your birth team and why. So first and foremost, number 1, ranking top on the list is a care provider. This might be a given, and not for everybody. There's definitely people who are really called to free birthing, and that is beautiful. For me, I think having a care provider on your side is really important, at least through pregnancy, so you can kind of check on things when and if needed. And of course, if you are here and you have followed me for a while, you know that I am very pro hospital birth because I think you can have the best of all worlds in hospital birth, to some extent. And so number 1 on this list is a care provider, whether that be an OB, a rotation of OBs, a midwife that, specializes in home births, hospital births, whatever that looks like, having a care provider to make sure that your pregnancy is going well and healthy and can answer all those questions that you might be having. Number 2 on my list is a birth partner. When I say birth partner, I mean someone who knows you really well, whether that be your actual partner, the person who is in this pregnancy and parenthood journey with you. That would absolutely qualify as a birth partner. For other people, it might be a friend, a really close friend, a confidant, your mom, your mother-in-law, whatever that looks like, having someone who really knows you and has known you for quite some time to be in your corner and be with you in the birthing space, I think is really important. Now, this next one kind of goes hand in hand with number 2, the birth partner, but this is a support person. And now what I mean by this and how I'll differentiate this between a birth partner, a support person is someone that you can rely on and reach out to at any point in your pregnancy, your delivery, and your postpartum phase. Who's an expert in birth, who's an expert in this phase of life, who can really just answer, validate, and get you resources on anything you need. Now, when I think of birth or support people, I'm thinking of people like doulas or childbirth educators, people like that can either be with you in that birthing space, literally, or I should say physically or even virtually, or at very least someone who you can confide in and rely on, for kind of that third party perspective that's outside of your medical staff, care provider, who knows the ins and outs of pregnancy, especially labor and delivery, and then who you can lean on for postpartum support as well. So number 4, this gets a little broad here. Number 4 and 5 intentionally are broad because I know that different support looks different for everybody and everyone has different preferences. But I want you to add someone on your birth team who can really rally behind your physical wellness. Now, that can be a chiropractor, a pelvic floor physical therapist. It could be maybe a trainer who is specialized in prenatal athletic training. It can be a buddy who is your accountability buddy that you go on walks with, someone who is going to help keep your physical wellness at the forefront throughout your pregnancy. I think that is really important, and we talk about this all the time here and just throughout Erin Breyer Birthing. We talk about how important it is to be physically well and how that translates to your birth. They really, really have some special benefits in prioritizing your physical health. Again, nutrition, how you're feeling physically with your absolute body. It's so important. Body work in pregnancy and really into postpartum is so important, but can have such a difference and an impact on your birth. So number 4 on this list is a physical wellness champion. And then again, a little broad, but equally as important is someone who specializes in mental health. Again, this might look like a whole lot of different people. That could be, someone from a certified counselor or a mental health therapist. Again, I think it's important to find someone who can specialize in that perinatal timeframe. Talking about this transition from pregnancy to birth to motherhood is really important. But this might even look like your village of people that you confide in. I do think it's really important if you can find someone who specializes and is a professional of mental health. But this transition is not always an easy one, and it definitely can throw you for a loop. Pregnancy and birth literally changes the makeup in your brain. It changes your brain. So having someone who can really help you reground, refocus, and just make sure that you're taking care of your mental health throughout this process is so important. So again, these are broad people. I'm not going to say these are 5 specific people that you should add to your birth team, but these are 5 types of people, groups of people that I think are so important to have on your birth team. So let's run through them again. Your care provider, your birth partner, that being the person who knows you for years and years, being with you in the birth space and in this journey. Your support person, that is your pregnancy, or what I would call your birthing bestie, child birth educator, doula, someone along those lines who knows the ins and outs of this transition that you are about to go through. And then someone who really can help you focus on your physical health, and someone who can really help with mental health prioritizing as well. Okay, mamas. So I would love to know, who of these 5 people on your team, do you have all 5 people or maybe more on your team? What does that look like for you? Share with me. I will absolutely be sharing my birth team as I build it and put it together. But I can tell you right now, I have a midwife. I have my husband who will be my birth partner. I have a doula who will be with me as my support person. I am going to have a whole slew of people to help me with my physical health, because I remember last time not feeling physically the greatest, and also having building myself out a nice little mental health village as well, because I'll share more on this later, but last time my mental health was not good. It's so much better this time, and I'm so grateful for that, but I am also ready to be prepared to have these people in my corner. So tell me who you're building, who are you adding to your team? What do those people look like? I'd love to know. And if you're looking for more information about this or any other type of support in your parenting journey, I always encourage you to reach out to me. You can email me at ebbirthing@gmail.com, or you can slide into my DMs over on Instagram at ebbirthing, where I'll be sharing about this pregnancy and things like this and so much more. So I hope you'll come say hey, and I'll see you next time on the Birthing Bessie blog.